My name is Richard Thau, and I've lived in Bala-Cynwyd for 16 years. My son graduated from Lower Merion High School last year. When I addressed this board for the first time 5 weeks ago, I had just visited Oakwell and fell in love with it. Ever since then, I can't get out of my head what a profound mistake it would be for our township to knowingly destroy part of our historic legacy. Let me say this as clearly as I can. I support kids playing outdoors. As a child, my son, here in Lower Merion, loved playing baseball and soccer on township fields. Other kids should have that opportunity, but not at Oakwell. Framing this conversation as kids versus preservation is a false choice. In a township comprising 23.6 square miles, or just over 15,000 acres, there has to be some other location where kids can play sports outdoors. And there has to be a better way to move forward than by perpetuating mistakes that my friends and neighbors are still learning about as I discuss this with them. It was a mistake to use nearly 10 million taxpayer dollars to seize land from Dr. Bennett by eminent domain, especially when Villanova University was a willing buyer and would have kept the property intact. It was a mistake to spend so much money for a handful of playing fields when those funds could have been put to much more productive purposes. It was a mistake to craft a plan to level a historic property, one with hundreds of mature trees, a celebrated mansion, and extensive wildlife. And I can't believe I actually have to say this next one. It was a mistake to purchase land where Dr. Bennett had buried his son Matthew's ashes, and whose urn now needs to be exhumed and reburied. I wonder how many kids are going to want to play soccer where someone had been interred. The good news is many of you were not on this board when this purchase was made back in 2018. You have no responsibility for what was done, but you have a huge responsibility for what needs to be done. Thousands of your fellow citizens are petitioning you. Please listen to them. Please drop this plan. Please direct the superintendent to find another location for the playing fields. And please sell Oakwell to a buyer who will preserve it if you're not willing to treasure it and protect it yourselves. Thank you.
Thank you.